Hi guys, welcome back to the Sweet Life of Shana. You know it's a girl Shana. So today I'm in the kitchen with my auntie Stacy. Guess what we're doing today, guys? Seafood
Oh
boil.
yeah,
So guys, we're
just prepping. So we have our potatoes that we are cutting. We have our potatoes that we are prepped. We already cut our corn that we have. Our sausage are cut to 1 inch thick. So we have that. So we are just prepping all the stuff. We have our shrimp. We have mussels. We have what else we have to go into and then we're also doing salmon. So yeah,
stay
stick
tuned for the
around.
summon, guys.
And we'll be doing some peppered shrimp.
And yes, guys, we did wash our hands. Sorry.
We have our seasoning that we'll be using, Old Bay, and we have our Cajun seasoning, and we have our roasted garlic and pepper, and our good old Scotch bonnet pepper preserved in some vinegar. Yes. And always our Irie all natural seasoning. We have our garlic and we have onion powder and our vegetable seasoning. And so that's what we're going to be having today.
So guys, we're going to cut up more potatoes to go in our seafood boil today. So guys, this is
Okay, we have our hors d'oeuvres and we have our panko calamari. We have quiche and we have spring roll, and those are in the oven. We will let you see the end result when it's done. They're just here. We have them, we're baking them at 400 degrees.
so guys, we have our sorrel here. It's joined. Okay. So guys, we prep our shrimp and our mussels, and we should. So we're going to season our shrimp and mussels with all the season that I show you guys already. So stay tuned.
Okay, so we'll add into our pot the bay leaves. We're going to just put cut the onion in quarters, and just put that in just like that. Okay, we will add some butter. And we'll put our seasoning in. This is our Cajun mix. All purpose. Vegetable. I normally don't measure anything. I just eyeball everything as you put them in. The Old Bay. You have to make sure you don't put too much of the Old Bay because then it has a bitterish taste to it. And we are going to let it simmer a little as we add in the potatoes. And we're going to let that come to a boil. And this seafood boil is not our original seafood boil. Normally you would have crab, you would have lobster. that is in there, but we were just doing a seafood boil with the things that we have already in the freezer that we were just cleaning out. So all the seafood that we have, that's what. But normally you would have your corn, you'll have your potatoes, you have crab legs, you have lobster, you have all these other seafood, whatever it is, it's up to you, whatever you can put in that you want. So this one is just a regular Saturday afternoon, whatever in the fridge, seafood boil. Okay, we'll just let that simmer. Yep, come to a boil.
So yes, guys, this is us in the kitchen on a Saturday evening. So we're cutting up the onion, as you guys can see.
We're going to start our prep for our pepper shrimp. So now this is the time that you need to wear gloves or you have to cut with a fork because, you know, this is on fire. So I recommend Scotch bonnet peppers because it has more flavor. And so it doesn't just give you the heat, but it also gives you a nice flavor in your peppered shrimp. And as much as possible, you don't let the seeds go in there. It's okay because I'm using my fork. If you can use gloves if you want, or you can make sure you use the fork and hold it so you can separate the seeds.
So guys, now we're going to add in our onion.
No, we're the pot is boiling, so we're gonna add the other ingredients. We're gonna add the sausage inside. We're gonna add the corn. And we will add the mussels and the shrimp last. When everything is cooked, then we will add the mussels and the shrimp. So we'll let that simmer inside some. And while this is happening, we're preparing our onion, the pepper, and this is some green onion. Normally you use scallion, but we don't have any of that, so we're going to be using green onion. And so we're prepping for the pepper shrimp. Cover that, let it go to a boil. And so we're going to put a little bit of seasoning on the shrimp itself. So you want to add some corn. You want to add some cornstarch to it. Put your seasoning that's there, and let that sit. Then you're going to be put in the saute all the seasoning and saute that in some olive oil, and then we'll be adding our shrimp. So I'll show you that coming back. So we're just going to cut and have everything prep and ready for you. Okay, so now we're going to prepare our pepper shrimp. So we have our olive oil that we're pouring into the pot there. And while that is getting ready, we're going to prep our shrimp that's already washed and veined. So we put a little bit of flour to coat the shrimp. Toss it around. And we're going to add our seasoning. So we're going to put a little bit of the roasted garlic and pepper. A little bit of Old Bay. And a little bit of the all-purpose. Again, I said I don't measure. I just eyeball everything. And we already will set this aside, wait for the oil to get hot. We are cut up our garlic, our green onions here. You can best use scallions, but green onions. We have some onion, and this is our Scotch bonnet pepper here. Now you want to see the boil is going. We're just going to check our potatoes to make if they're cooked, and then we'll add our shrimp and our mussels because they're already pre-cooked. Okay, so we are just going to check our potatoes, and it's pretty soft, so that means our potatoes are good, so we can add the rest of the ingredients. So this is the time you can add in your crab legs, you can put in your lobster, you can put in your scallops, whatever it is that you want to add in there. It's a boil, so it's whatever you fancy you get to add inside. Okay, so we're just gonna add our shrimp and add our mussels, and we're gonna bring that to a boil. Okay, and we will cover it and let it simmer some more. Okay.
Stay tuned for the rest, guys.
All right, so now we're just going to put in our shrimp to get fried. This is our shrimp that we previously seasoned in olive oil. And so we're making them get a little, fry them a little bit. And then we were gonna add, so we'll fry them in the olive oil. Once they're fried, you take them out of the oil, you saute all the vegetables, and you add it back. So we will show you, as you're gonna see in here, what it looks like. Make sure you have the heat nice so that it can get nice and crisp. And then I will show you, we'll be back to show you what it looks like, the end. So we're just frying right now, okay?
Stay tuned for the finishing touch, guys.
Okay, so this is our shrimp that we fried. Now we are going to fry up all the seasoning that we already pre-cut. So we have our oil that is here on the stove, and we're gonna saute all of this stuff. Then we're gonna add the shrimp back into it, okay? So we just add in the garlic, your green onion, your onions, and your pepper. Okay, and then you're just going to saute all of this. Then we will be adding in our shrimp. So once this is sauteed and done, we will show you what it looks like. That we're incorporating all of the shrimp that we've had, and we are going to put in the seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of the the vinegar that we already have from the pepper in there to give it a little bit of the seasoning, saute it, and then our pepper shrimp is ready. So right over now, we're going to be doing some salmon. So here's the salmon. We're just drizzling the salmon with some oil. I want lots of oil so that the oil will also be on the pan. All done. Put that aside. I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder. We're gonna have some on the pan so that we can, when we flip it, both sides will have enough on it. We're gonna sprinkle some onion powder also. Then we're gonna sprinkle some roasted pepper. Okay. Then I'm gonna sprinkle some lemon juice. Next, I'm gonna sprinkle some brown sugar. I like my salmon with a little brown sugar on it. These ones have bacon wrapped on them, so that's why I didn't put too much seasoning on them. So now we're just gonna flip, make sure both sides is nicely seasoned. So there we go. Just rubbing seasoning all over on both sides. So there we go.
So guys, I'm going to show you the shrimp. That's our pepper shrimp. So back over to the salmon. The salmon.
Now we're finished seasoning our salmon. I'm gonna put it in the oven on 350, and I'm gonna cook it for 15-20 minutes until it's nice and golden. That's how I like my salmon, nice and golden crusted. Okay. All right, so it's in the oven. I'm gonna let it cook for 15-20 minutes.
Guys, we're going to make pasta. So I put my water to boil. So we're making bow tie Alfredo pasta. So yes. So guys, we're going to strain our cereal now. So stay tuned for the finishing touch. So guys, I'm going to throw in the pasta in the water because the water is boiling. The water is boiling, guys, as you can see. So I'm going to throw in my 2 box of pasta. So I'm going to stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. as you guys can see. So guys, it's cooked, so we're going to put it on boil now, and our pasta is boiling as you can see, and our pepper shrimp is ready, and our seafood boil is also ready. So guys, we're making the alfredo sauce from scratch, so I'm going to add milk, as you can see. So guys, we're adding another pack of alfredo sauce. So we're whisking it to make it smooth. So we're going to add some cream, roughly 1 cup. So we're going to keep on whisking it. We're going to add spinach. We want to have nice different flavor. Because we want to have nice different flavor. Yeah, it's a different type of alfredo. It's going to be a spinach alfredo. So it's a spinach alfredo sauce. Yeah. And our pasta is still boiling. So here we are whisking.
I choose to use
Hold on.
spinach dip. I choose to use a spinach dip. If you like, you can use fresh spinach in it. Okay.
So that's it. It's very nice and creamy. So we're gonna turn down the stove to low. So 5 more minutes and our Alfredo pasta is all done. So guys, as you can see, I've been showing you into the kitchen today of what I've been cooking, or should I say my sister has been cooking. Guys, you need to go and follow them on Instagram, Coco Puff Catering. They cater all of this food today for a party, an event that we're keeping. And guys, I soon go outside and show you the decoration. Guys out there is lovely. When I say lovely, I mean lovely. Guys, just give me a few to show you out there. As I say, when I finish putting all my food together on the plate, I will show you the finishing product of everything when it's all laid out properly. As I said before, please go on Instagram and follow Coco Puff Catering. They cater for any event, small, big, you name it. So guys, this is the finishing product, and right over there in the black outfit. Right over there is the birthday lady, the birthday queen. Happy birthday. Food. Okay, I can't forget about the food. Food catered by Papa Coco Puff Catering, of course. So happy birthday, Cher Cher. We love you. And this was a very beautiful setting. I really love the setting, and the food looks very delicious. I can't wait to dive in. So everybody here is all family, as you can see. Daughter, sister, cousin, everyone say hi. Matter of fact, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Guys, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the Sweet Life of Shana, and more content and lots more things coming very soon.